Hello, landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess. And there was that dyslexic Catholic priest that really powered through renouncing the ways of Santa. But we just did a live stream, and we went in on the Ryder Wasp series Canoe traditional knife. And, this is one that I picked up at Blade Show. It was $10, and so I've seen a lot of Rough Rider videos unboxing and looking at them. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. They always have good presentation. The fit and finish always seems to be good, but I haven't seen anybody thrash one yet. So here we are. And, if you didn't catch the video from this morning, we have got VG10 stainless steel for the blades. We got yellow and black G10 right here, a spear blade and a pin blade. The spear is 2.6 inches long, and the pin blade is 1.97 inches long. Retail on this is $16.99, and like I said, at Blade Show, they were on sale for $10. One of the first things to note is we just went in on the spear blade, figured same material, same difference. This thing ate 3 hours of cardboard slayer before there was significant edge wear. Like, it did so much better than I thought it would. I predicted like an hour and a half to 2 hours somewhere in that window. And even after 3 hours, like, it was starting to get hard to push through the cardboard, and some of the cuts were tearing and rolling, but it wasn't catastrophic. We decided it was time to stop and sharpen, and I did find out that this is a bit too narrow this way for the Work Sharp Precision Adjust. The professional might have gotten it, but the elite did not. It would have been grinding into the aluminum clamp, and I've already done that once on a blade that was too narrow, so I know better now. So I hand sharpened this thing afterwards. And this is the third knife that I've hand sharpened so far, and we'll take a look at how sharp it is now. But even with the wear that it had on it, it was still doing a pretty good cut on the paper. You could see the rag on it, but the cardstock is where it was really showing the wear. But, I'm just showing off my hand sharpening job. Like, I'm really proud of that. Because, again, that's the third thing I've ever hand sharpened, and it shaves super easily. And that's off of a $7 four-sided block from Harbor Freight that goes from this 200, 300, 400, 600. After 600 grit, I was shaving with it, and then, of course, the strops took it into the stratosphere. But, the fact that this ate 3 hours of that stuff was impressive. And one thing that I was looking for that I didn't get is the mirrored finish on the blade. I thought was going to be completely hazed out with scratches. It's got some scratches, but it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. Like, the surface definitely took a lot of abuse, and, it did better than I expected with it. And the ergonomics were great. Like, my hand is fine. I don't have numb spots. Nothing really got chewed up or rubbed that bad. I don't have that open gap back here like I do on the modern folders, so this didn't get chewed up. Like, that was a pleasure. The only thing that I have found wrong so far is, let's see if you can hear it. The action in here is filthy now. It is absolutely filthy. It's definitely not working like it's supposed to anymore. Which, that's probably all the dirt from the cardboard and stuff getting worked out in there. And this is the second time doing this video because I discovered that after I did the first take on it. We're going to get a little bit of lubrication in there and see if that doesn't do something about it. But, that's more of the kind of work I put it through, not necessarily the knife's fault. It was just something interesting that, Okay, yeah, so little lubrication, straighten it right out. A little bit of pivot lube, and we're good to go. So this thing thoroughly surprised me. I wasn't sure what to expect going into it. Because, again, like, the low price point is really what kind of confused me. For $17, you're getting a box like this, and this is one of the least ostentatious boxes that I've seen with them so far. And a very nice box, like, and that's fine. Like, presentation is presentation. But this is an extra cost. Like, this isn't free, and it's certainly not the usual, like, dirt cheap, generic knockoff box that's just folded cardboard with nothing going on. Like, this is actually a nice presentation, and you got all these small parts put together that should be showing a lot of cheapness if you cheaped out on it, and they didn't. So, again, like, bravo, guys. I don't know how y'all did it for $17, but I am so impressed. If I was the kind of guy that carried traditionals and I had a way to carry them and use them, please believe I would be buying a lot more Rough Riders. I'm going to try to pick up a couple more at Blade Show to hang on to for later. I don't know if it'll be a 2K giveaway or what, but this does get my endorsement as a good knife, especially at that price. I really can't pick anything out of this thing to call wrong. I understand why they're so popular with the guys that were around when I started doing long form content. Tim School of Fish is a big proponent for Rough Rider. I see why now. I see the light. Like, this is fantastic value right here. Yeah, and it was easy to sharpen too. Like, it took next to no time to pull a nice crisp burr on it, and it took no time to knock the burr off on the 600 grit plate. It responded well to the strops. Like, I really cannot find anything wrong with this at all. I am impressed. But, that was 3 hours of munching cardboard, and it still wasn't catastrophic, but it was at the point where I wanted to sharpen it. So, yeah, this thing did fantastic. But you guys know I like sharing the aftermath of these live streams, and we had a great live stream tonight. The crowd was awesome, the chat was awesome, and this knife was awesome. That's what happened with this thing. 3 hours of cardboard slayer, minimal problems, excellent ergonomics for what we were doing, and it sharpened right back up so easily. So, yeah, that's what happened. All that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I am very grateful. I appreciate your time so much. Comments, I love some feedback. Let me know what you thought about this, especially at that price. I am impressed. But all that being said, y'all have a nice day.